All right, the president's pushing back today, Judge, on the campaign finance violation stuff. He's pointing to experts like Hans von Spakovsky, and here it is. Trump ex-lawyer didn't violate campaign finance laws, neither did the president. He writes, FECA, Federal Election Campaign Act, specifically says that campaign-related expenses do not include any expenditures used to fulfill any commitment, obligation, or expense of a person that would exist irrespective of the candidate's election campaign. Given Trump's celebrity status, the potential liability to these women existed irrespective of the candidate's election campaign. Just as important, how can Cohen or anyone else involved in these payments be charged with a knowing and willful violation of the law by facilitating these payments when numerous campaign finance lawyers, federal election commissioners, and Federal Election Commission itself have all publicly opined that such payments do not violate the law in the first place? Seems pretty clear that the Federal Election Campaign Act wasn't meant to cover what Cohen has pleaded guilty to, which is why the Edwards prosecution failed. John Edwards, he's talking about there. Judge, you disagree with his
I do, but I have to start by saying that he is the foremost authority in the country on federal election law, but not on federal criminal prosecutions. If you make an honest mistake, if you receive more money from a person than the law permits, or if you make an expenditure and fail to report it, and it's an honest mistake, you can return the money, you can correct the mistake, you can file a new report. But if you engage in sophisticated, deceptive subterfuge in order to hide the payments as something that it's not, to make it look like it was payments to a vendor rather than payments to somebody who was going to say something negative that might impact the campaign, that turns it into criminal. So you have two people involved in the payments, both of whom said under oath this was done in conjunction with President Trump. This was done specifically to prevent an explosion in the campaign. One in August of 2016, when he was already the nominee, one in October of 2016 on the heels of the Billy Bush tape. So there doesn't seem to be any question in the minds of the prosecutors and of the federal judge that these payments were made to help the campaign. They weren't reported. They came from corporations. They were far beyond what an individual contribution could be. There's at least 3 crimes there.